Hey, gather around, folks, because have I got a story for you? It's about neighborly love, or rather, the complete absence of it, and a masterclass in petty revenge. So let me take you on a journey to a little suburban battlefield where the grass is green, but the neighbors, not so much. Once upon a time, in a not-so-far-away land, I lived in this cozy little house with my mum and dad. My mum, bless her heart, she's disabled and needs a wheelchair to get around. Now, this detail is important because it sets the stage for the neighborly nuisance we're about to encounter. Picture this. A neighbor, the antagonist of our story, who could give Cruella de Vil a run for her money when it comes to being a pain in the neck. She's got this knack, you see, for being annoying without actually breaking the law. An art form, really. Now, this neighbor of ours, she's got a house with what seems like a revolving door for tenants, which means a lot of cars, a lot of parking shenanigans, but strangely enough, a pretty spacious driveway that's never fully utilized. Why, you ask? Because she insists on keeping spots open for her tenants' hypothetical guests. So, where does she park? You guessed it, right in front of our house. Now, parking in front of our house wouldn't have been such a big deal if not for two crucial reasons. First, my mum needs to be able to get in and out easily, given her wheelchair situation. And second, we live in an area where leaving your car out can be an open invitation to car thieves. So we've got a security system. But you know how it is. The closer the car is to the house, the better. I've tried talking to her. Really, I have. Please park in your own driveway, I've said, more times than I care to remember. But nope, she either can't park to save her life, or she's the most stubborn person on this side of the planet. I even caught her once, struggling to park in her own driveway, stalling more times than a learner driver. It was almost sad. Almost. So, here's where the plot thickens. One fine evening, I notice she's parked in front of our house again. It's like she's asking for trouble at this point. So what do? I park right in front of that tiny gap she left, knowing full well she's not getting out without a fight. And oh, the next morning was music to my ears. The sound of an engine revving in frustration, a symphony of petty revenge. Then comes the knock on my door. She's running late for work and needs me to move my car. So I hatch a plan. I quickly wet my hair, wrap a towel around me, and answer the door, peeking through the smallest crack, feigning surprise. Oh, I was just in the shower, I tell her, oozing with faux concern. You'll have to wait a few minutes. Those few minutes turned into 20, and I swear, I could hear the cogs in her brain working overtime, trying to figure a way out, and guess what? She actually managed to pull away without my help. A small victory, but a victory nonetheless. So, here's the moral of the story, my friends. Sometimes, the best way to deal with a stubborn problem is with a little bit of creativity and a whole lot of pettiness. And as for our dear neighbor, well, let's just say she's learned that it's probably easier to park in her own driveway than to deal with my shower schedule. And who knows? Maybe one day, we'll live in a world where neighbors respect each other's space. But until then, let the games continue. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Remember, in the grand scheme of things, it's the small battles that keep life interesting. Catch you on the next wild ride through the suburban jungle.